So I think, just hearing you, it occurs to me, and this is something I hadn't thought of before, but there's two paths to do that, right? And one is you see what most people do, is they walk in a room and they try and get some orientation. Oh, you like the Bears? Oh, we lived in Chicago for a while. We like the Bears. What happened to Grossman? I can't believe his arm melted down. Yeah, I'm really hopeful this year. I'm looking forward to that game with New Orleans. Oh, you went to that game? Oh, my dad taught at the University of Illinois. Oh, you went there? I mean, you look for these like points of geographic and psychographic interest, right? And that is how most people think, or the books have said, with all due respect to Tony Robbins, going for rapport, very difficult. And maybe he's the best in the world, I don't know, but I don't know anybody who's read that stuff and can actually do it. Rapport is, it's like height. You can't teach height. People are good at rapport, right? And they try and teach it to other people and they can't do it. Forget rapport, all right? I think a much stronger tool to get that self-respect and really instead of rapport, what I want is status, right? And I think anybody, if you walk in a room and say, I'm busy, got another meeting to go to, glad I could find time for us to get together, good to hear all these, you're doing well, all right? I've got about a 20-minute presentation. Why don't you hold off on telling me about your stuff? Let me give you the presentation, and then in context of what I have, you can tell me more about yourselves. All right? Boom. That does like 27 different things for status. One, time constraint. Two, I know you're the customer and everybody else listens to you wax theoretical about your stuff and your great accomplishments, but I don't have time for that, right? We're doing business. We're busy, all right? I know how to control time. I know how to set an agenda. I know how to get frame control. I know how to price. I understand the value of money, that it's a commodity. I mean, so many things there move you up the status chain. And I don't talk a lot about this in interviews, but I think this is good for you and your audience, right? This is something you should look into. Cannot sell from low status. I don't care how good your product is. I don't care how good your pitch is. I don't care how good looking you are, right? How well proofed you are going in there. If you have low social status, low status at all, you can't bridge the gap.